Before you finish this video, you will learn how to create animations like this in Minecraft. What's up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft map showcase. Today we are going to be taking a look at another command block creation. This is going to be a GIF machine that allows you to create very short animations in Minecraft. Now I know GIF or GIF, whichever one you want to call it, I'm just going to say GIF. You could comment down below and sort of debate that, but either way, this is our machine. It has loads of different controls, but first I'm going to show you guys an example of what you could do using this machine, and then I'll show you guys how to actually create an animation. Now this was created by John Blackhills, excuse me, and you can go download the map in the description box down below. But either way, let's go ahead and start the animation by right clicking on this button right over here. It's basically just going to be some TNT on Minecraft terrain. It's going to flash, then explode with some particles, and then destroy the ground. It's a pretty simple animation, but it's very easy to create using this whole contraption. Now let's go ahead and stop this. It's going to end off on the final frame, and that's basically going to be the first two buttons of our system. Now the next button is going to allow us to edit the animation, which we're going to take a look at in just a second. We also have the button that allows us to copy the first frame to all of the other frames in the system, which is really cool for obviously making the animation a lot more simple because it just copies the background onto all of the different frames. And like I said, it's very handy, and we will be taking a look at that in just a minute. Anyways, the next button we have is called clear screen. This is just going to turn off the screen or clear it. It does not delete the animation. The button down here called clear frames is the button that deletes the animation, and I'm just going to go ahead and clear it. That way we can recreate that animation, and I can show you guys how it's done. Now over here we have 8 different buttons, which is going to allow us to select our frames individually for you guys that want to take a look at it in detail. But anyways, let's go into our edit animation button and then see if we could create or recreate the animation that we just made. But either way, this is what the inside of our system looks like. It has all 8 frames, and then you have to basically edit each individual one and then play it back from the outside. Either way, let's go ahead and do this. I have a few wool in my inventory. I have brown, lime, light blue, and white wool, as well as some TNT, and we're going to recreate the animation that you guys saw. First things first, we want to destroy these blocks right over here to create a floor out of our lime wool blocks. Then once we have that, I want to basically replace this entire bottom section with our brown wool, and you want to make sure that you only place down blocks in the areas which you destroyed. Otherwise, it's obviously not going to work because the command blocks obviously detect the blocks in these areas. So this is half of the blocks, and once we do this, I'll show you guys how easy it is to copy it to all of the other frames without using any sort of world edit or mod. It just uses the systems that are already built in to this mechanism. We have a few more over here. Let's just go ahead and fill those in. There you go. And once you have this, I'm going to grab myself our blue wool and also fill out the sky. Since I'm going to use the white as the particles, I need to change the color of the sky. And yeah, once I do this, I'll be back and I'll show you guys what we could add into it. So we got ourselves our sky, the grass, and the ground down beneath. Of course, it does require a bit of imagination, but once we have that, I'm going to place my TNT right at the center, and then we could go back outside of the machine by right-clicking on this button, then coming over here to where it says copy frame 1 to all frames, and then it basically duplicates the first frame onto 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we could go back into our edit animation. As you guys can see, we have those frames pretty much copied. Now what we could do is edit each individual frame to sort of create that animation. We're going to switch this one with a white wool. That way it adds in the flashing animation. Replace this one with the white wool as well. And then it should go ahead and explode right over here. So what I'm going to do is replace this with the sky, or actually maybe just white wool, and place down some of our explosion things over here. There you go. And then come back across this side, then replace over here with light blue wool, then place down some of our particle animation sort of going up into the sky, then going into the ground, of course. There you go. And maybe another one right over here. That's sort of a big explosion. Let's actually destroy these, put one over here. and destroy that one, put one over there, and then this one is just going to be sky. And we're going to come back over here and sort of try to make this line up in the animation. So I'm going to place down a wool over here as well, because these blocks just got deleted, and it makes a bit of sense. And then what we could do is come back over here, destroy this one, place down our sky yet again. And then we basically have to have these particles travel a bit further. So let's place down some particles over there. And then we need to delete this block. And basically what I'm doing is that for each white block that I replace on the last frame, I'm completely removing it and adding in sky for our next frame. So it sort of looks like it's eating away at the floor, much like a regular explosion. Then what we could do is sort of have it end on that frame. So it looks like the explosion is over. And we could go back and test this out. So what we're going to do is exit our edit room and then come back over here and click start animation. And as you guys can see, it's basically going to flash the TNT and then it's going to create a very short animation. So yeah, that is pretty much how you do it, guys. Of course, you could use the system to create pretty much anything that you want. It is, of course, 8 frames long. Hopefully in the future, we would see something that's maybe 16 frames long or possibly 30 frames long, or maybe something that's hundreds or thousands of frames long. I know that would take forever, but it would really create a very interesting sort of video in Minecraft. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's a pretty cool creation that you can have a lot of fun with. If you did enjoy it, please take 1 second to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, as well as don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more epic creations just like this one. This was Twiistz, and I'll see you guys next time.